Are you regular to the Sunflower Bar?
No, just visiting, but this is the second time I've been here, coming to visit in Belfast.
So how does it compare to the other bars in Belfast?
I would say it's very friendly, it's comfortable, really good drinks.
See the buttons why reason I fail to see the reasons why we roll through these distant pale blue skies as we try to find.
Well, it's the first place I got to play acoustically on my own in Belfast. I'd played, wee dingy places like Whitehead where I'm from, but this is the first platform for me to really make a name for myself in Belfast. Not that that's really been too successful, but it's good to just have the opportunity to be able to play, and they offer opportunities to so many different people of different calibers, and they've produced some really good artists over the years. And it's, as Sammy said, it's just better atmosphere than anywhere else in Belfast. It's really intimate, and you can really, you can connect with the crowd. And if you're telling a story about a song that you've written about the street next door, people actually pick up and listen, and they actually care. So,
Do you feel that the bar has a big following? When you play here, do you see regular faces?
definitely, yeah. I mean, I've played here about 3 times now, and there's always a few faces that I see, particularly downstairs. There's always, seeing people to enjoy the music that goes on down there, as well as coming up to hear new talent that are playing up here too.
So if the Sunflower ceased to exist, do you think this would have a detrimental effect to the Belfast music scene?
Definitely, not only the music scene, but just culturally. It's it would be absolutely terrible. It just offers something completely different, and it's got the best sign in Belfast as well. Ulster's suffered enough, so keep our bars first. Don't take another good bar.
What's the big attraction to the Sunflower?
Just a good atmosphere. Just all like what Johnny said, just repeat it, but it's particularly good for acoustic artists just because of the simple fact that people come for music rather than just to get drunk. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a traditional band downstairs, they play with like microphones or anything, just sit and play away, and it is a really good atmosphere. Obviously pizza out the back, so it's the main attraction.
So do you think if the bar wasn't here, there would be a detriment to Belfast?
Yes, it definitely would, especially the solo artist scene. The scene for solo artists come down here playing acoustically all the time. Definitely would be a really big impact on the music community anyway.
It's the sun that keeps me sane. Yeah, the sun through the morning rain. Well, my head is on the ceiling, but I gotta try.
So what do you think the Sunflower then sort of adds to the music community in Belfast, and what's your opinion on it?
Well, really just reiterating here, but really the simple fact that people come for music. A lot of the venues nowadays, people just come down. If there was no drink, nobody would come, if you know what I mean. But people generally come here and sit in this room just to listen to local artists and local talent, see what Belfast has to offer in that respect.
I know reason. So lay it down, something's gonna happen soon.
It's the only bar in town that I know where you can feel comfortable and relaxed, and no matter what time of the day or night that you go in, there's a good mix of people.
Do you ever come to any of the events, live music, comedy?
I haven't been up to any of the comedy, but I always come for the music. I think the mix of music that happens here, almost in a spontaneous way, is, for me anyway, I find it exciting.
And what do you think about the possible closure of the bar due to the City Council's decision?
I think it can't happen. It's insane. In that, if you look at the bar, it's part of the regeneration. It's been innovative within itself. It draws a mix of people. I think they would lose something culturally. They would lose an awful lot if they were to close the bar. And in reality, if they're going to redevelop the area, they need to encompass the bar within that redevelopment.
So are you a regular of the Sunflower Bar?
Yeah, I come about like once or twice a week.
And what is it that brings you back to it so often?
Well, usually when we come here, like it's a really open atmosphere. There's loads and loads of people from different walks of life, and the bar staff are really, really friendly. Like I get along with them well, and because so many of my friends come here, you know you're going to have a good time and they play great music, and that's why I like it.
Do you come often for the music or the comedy?
Mostly just for my friends. Like I've never been down for whenever there's any comedy acts on, but like most of the time when they're playing music, it's really good. And then if there's anything upstairs, you can mostly hear it, and it's all great crack.
So what do you think about the City Council's decision to possibly close the bar?
I think it's stupid. Like consider, like you can see around us, there's so many people here, and I think it's silly considering so many people come and so many people enjoy the atmosphere and they want to come down. Like if I say to my friends, where do you just want to go today? We're like, oh, let's go to Sunflower. And considering so many people want to come, like what's the point in taking it away? Considering it's a big part of like our culture, and I just think, why take something down when people are enjoying it? I think it's stupid.
The last time I played here, the atmosphere was really good. It's quite difficult to get a bar in Belfast where everybody, like, because I played like later on in the night, I was expecting everyone to be, you know, drunk and talking over and stuff like that. But when I played here the first time, it was like a really nice ambience, and just like the venue in general compared to other bars around Belfast, I think it's a lot more catering to acoustic musicians.
Do you think it adds something to the Belfast music scene?
Yeah, definitely. It's quite a chill out kind of bar, so it's not too like intense or anything, and it obviously has the pizzeria at the back and stuff like that. So
Yes, food is always important.
food's always important, you know.
So what do you think about the news of the possible destruction of the bar because of redevelopment?
I think it'd be a bit of a shame. I think it's quite unique in itself, and I think it's quite a good spot for music, and it would be a shame for it to disappear.
If you had the time, I could borrow on just to fall in love again.
So working in the Sunflower, what is it you want to bring to the city of Belfast?
Well, I think we bring a safe space for people. I think we bring a sense of community, especially to a rundown area. And I think we bring a lot: live music, entertainment, good food, good drinks. I think we're special in that regard.
So how do you feel about the possible closure of the bar?
It's really sad. Like we always talk about regeneration in Belfast, and this is an area that's been naturally regenerated. We don't have any gimmicks. We're not an international chain. We're just local, and we support local products and local people. And that's what regeneration really is. This area before was very run down, and now you can see the vibrancy of it. And with more students coming in, a place like this is only going to bloom.
What is tomorrow? Oh, when it crosses my mind, if you had the time, I could borrow.
We've been here, there's been a pub on this site for 120 years. We've only been here for the last 3 of those years. Before that it was called the Tavern. So a bit off the beaten track, so we say. It wasn't that popular pub. It's a very good pub. So we took it over and just opened it up. Literally opened it. There was no windows in it. We put a window in the front and opened the doors, opened the cage, and went from there.
Was the area very different 3 years ago?
Not particularly. We're behind Central Library. We're one step in from Royal Avenue, which is a main road between us and the Cathedral Quarter. It's always difficult to get people to cross a main road. So we're slightly off the beaten track, and the area is pretty much the same over the last 3 years.
Do you think the Sunflowers brought something to the area?
Absolutely, I have absolutely no doubt about that, and for the better. And it's just now bringing people across that main road, which we thought might be a bit of a challenge. Well, it was a challenge, but we seem to have overcome it.
So you're having some problems with the council at the minute. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's not directly the council. It's there's plans being brought up by the DSD, Department of Social Development, who are in charge of redevelopment, basically. So they have a plan which they call North Side, although this area isn't called North Side. They're calling it North Side for their plans. To redevelop the area. Now, there's absolutely no doubt that it needs redeveloped, and we welcome it. We're not anti-development or moving forward, and we welcome it. But we don't believe that to do that you need to remove the existing. Absolutely, there's no reason.
Was this something you just found out recently?
It's been sort of in the back burner. It's come to light more prominently recently. How we found out about it was we all got a letter, because it's not just Sunflowers, the whole block. And we all got a letter inviting us down to Central Library to look at the proposed plans for the area, which we thought was great. What's going to happen, who's going to be our new neighbours, what's going to be built. So we went down and looked at the plans and the artist impressions and all these lovely glossy brochures and posters on the wall, and it was all lovely. So I was looking at it, trying to locate some stuff where it didn't exist. That's how we found out. We sort of got wiped out. I think this corner was a block of flats or something.
And that was the first.
That's how we found out.
And have you found that the customers have been very, I can't say supportive of
your campaign, they're very, very supportive. It's incredible. When word did get out about this, the people who have rallied behind us, it's unbelievable. It's great.
So what are you sort of hoping that will happen next?
Well, there's a petition going. Very good customer, musician who plays here, started a petition. It's, I think, 4,500 have signed it at the minute. It's only a week or so old. And that's great, and public support and the media have got behind us, which is all very helpful, but we still need to speak to the people who make decisions. And then that's where it gets slightly complicated. DSD, just within the past lot of months, moved planning powers, it's moved from DSD to City Hall. So they now have planning powers, but DSD still have vesting powers. So it's a fight.
And have Belfast City Council contacted you?
We spoke to several councillors actually from a whole range of parties, and they're supportive of us. So it's probably a good thing that planning powers have moved to them, because you can talk to them. Talking to DSD or a department of something or a civil servant is like banging your head against a wall. A waste of time. But councillors, well, you can talk to them.
So, do you think if anything did happen in the bar and you weren't able to continue here, would it be a great loss to Belfast?
Yes, I think to the arts community, apart from the 15 jobs that would be lost, I think it would be a loss. I think there's fewer and fewer and fewer of this type of bar left.
Just to sum up, what is it you think that makes the Sunflower unique?
That's a big question. It's whenever we moved in, we didn't want to be too clever. It's a wee corner pub, and that's all we wanted it to be. And we opened the doors and welcomed people in. We didn't have to be gimmicks or themes or twists, or just it is what it is.
And yourself personally, if the bar went, what would it mean to you?
I would be devastated. And people say it's similar to what happened to the kitchen bar. There was a new kitchen bar built. It's completely different. It's an option. If it gets that far and we're going to lose it, it would be an option to relocate it, open another one. But a new build, I don't think would work. Whether we could find an old building and do something, I don't know.
Yeah, because it'd be a great loss. I mean, the building's Victorian.
Yeah,
there's fewer and fewer of these left in Belfast.
Yeah.
Even before you put in what you put in the bar.
Yeah, very building wise, it should be kept. Never mind whether it's sunflower or not. Yeah, very much so.
You were young when the bell was tolled, but I guess it never fell for you. Now the boy is just a memory, and he is just turned 22. Cause your sorrow for a final hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah.